SK Vibemaker.
And today in the virtual room, we've got Danileigh. She's a woman that actually looks like how she looks in her videos. How you see her on her Instagram on the pictures, because you know people be taking loads of takes with those pictures. She actually looks like the person. Have people
Thank
said
you.
that to you before?
Yes, I gotta not look better in person too. I'm like, oh, thank you. I take pride in that because that's not very easy to find these days.
Now I have to say congratulations for actually putting out a movie for your album. It's an actual movie.
Thank you. It is. That's why everyone's like, it's an actual movie. I'm like, movie.
You know, people are definitely digesting music at the moment, seeing as a lot of people have been in lockdown. How are you feeling about it that no one's out?
I feel like God definitely was on my time because I have a movie. So it's like people have time to sit in at home, chilling, get to watch it. So now I feel really good. It's like a weight off, lifted off. Like I feel very proud of my work. So yeah.
Now your transition has definitely been well documented from, you know, being a choreographer and being a dancer into music. How did you feel about how easy or how much of a challenge was that transition for the music industry to take you serious, knowing that a lot of people saw you before doing dancing, you know, being a backup dancer, and now, you know, putting out music and being a credible musician? How hard was that transition?
The transition was a little hard, like on the personal end, because obviously people in the world don't really know. Like I was still new and stuff, so they knew me as a dancer. So the people that were already following me were like, oh, okay. But no, I mean, like, you know, getting like recognition, I feel like people would just be like, oh, she's just a dancer or whatever the case may be. But I definitely showed myself and proved myself during my first like EP, like when I got signed to Def Jam like 3 years ago. I feel like, okay, I dropped a whole project with my different sound, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like a good establishment. And that's what kind of made people be like, oh, okay. Okay.
When you was doing the dancing thing from such a young age, was it always the ambition to eventually become a musician?
You know, I never like looked at it like that. I kind of just like went with the flow. Like I loved making music. Like as a dancer, I was on tour with Jeremiah and stuff, and we'd be making music like in the tour bus. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just something that I always loved to do, and like dance paid the bills and everything like that. So that's what I was doing. But as soon as I got signed to Def Jam and got like an advance check and stuff, like money, I was like, okay, I'm gonna focus on just music now. Perfect, because that's why I was dancing.
I mean, you took on a big challenge and a big leap in so early in your career as a new musician, as a new artist, making a conceptual album. The album is a movie, it's a visual album, and you know, it's quite significantly easier to just make a collection of songs which are unconnected and maybe don't have themes, but your whole album has a theme. Now, how was it making an album with that dynamic?
It was easy. It was like my like life, you know. It first comes with the music. Like you can't fake the music. Like that's really what it was. Everything I'm singing about, like it's just I made a visual to it. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really no thought into it because it was already written. It was already there.
So for the record, this album, the movie, is your story. This is your story totally.
Yeah, it's my words. It's my heart.
Oh man, I mean, was there a lot of pain that went, because this might have been quite therapeutic then, you putting everything on record, you spilling it on the track. This is your heart on your sleeve. I mean, was that hard
sure.
when you were recording these songs, when you were writing these songs? Were you like, maybe that's a bit much, maybe I might not put that in? Or was it just easy to just put it all in?
Nah, I don't even think about music like that. When I make music, I just do it. Definitely somewhere emotional, and I was definitely in my feelings for a lot. Like, yeah, that's definitely my therapeutic pad.
Straight up. Now, Dominican Mummy, definitely a popping song, man. Definitely impacted in the UK. There's a sound out here that I don't know if you're very familiar with, the UK drill sound. It's a sound that Pop Smoke was running with quite a lot. How familiar are you about the UK drill sound?
I love the sound. That's why I did it. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was just like such a dope sound that it's like catered to New York, and my fan base is literally the most top following people that follow me are from New York. So it's like I get mad love from out there, and it's like, you know, a Dominican sound too, because there's a lot of Dominicans in New York. My parents are from New York, so it's just like, yeah, it's a hard sound, and it's in London like that too. I know about that. I've been to London. I went to Drake's concert, and he brought out everybody that was like, you know, in that. sound.
So, you know, some people might not understand Dominican Mummy. I mean, there's the Dominican Republic and there's Dominica. So which part is it that you rep?
Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic. So is that the Caribbean side?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean, so you've got like sort of the Caribbean and you got like sort of a little bit of the Latino as well?
Yeah, it's Latino and it's mixed. Dominicans are everything. It's definitely like Latin mixed with black, mixed with white. It's just like a mixture of everything.
Is that easy to put in your music? Them flavors?
Yeah, definitely. I'm Dominican. I rep it. I was born like around a Dominican family, like, you know what I'm saying? Dominican food, Dominican music, like
Sick.
all that.
You've been out there and stuff. DR.
I only went there when I was 8 before, and then I shot Dominican Mami out there. But I'm about to buy a house out there in like a week.
Sick.
Thank you. So I'm about to be out there for a second.
Soaking the flavors. It has been well documented that you were mentored by Prince. Now, everybody doesn't get to be mentored by such a legend and a genius. Now, the time that you spent with him before he passed away, up until he passed away, what did you learn from Prince?
He taught me a lot. I learned to just have confidence in myself because of how much confidence he had in me. I learned to be careful not to sign anything in the industry because you can get trapped. I learned, you know, just being real involved with all my artistry because he was involved with everything. He played all the instruments, did everything. So, you know, I would say that.
Are there some secret recordings knocking around of collaborations that you lot did at all?
With him?
Yeah, music.
We actually did. I have a song with him. It's out. It was when I was in a group though. So it was me and the girl and then him. Yeah, he was actually supposed to put some like guitar and like a couple of my songs. But he didn't get to it.
So let's talk about Superstar. The narrative of this song is, you know, living out a relationship in public. As a public figure, it can be very difficult when all of your business is out there. I am a believer that what most of the people know from what's put out there can be quite far from the truth. Now, how is it living out your life in public and having like public relationships?
It's cool. It's my life. It's my lifestyle. So I just adjust and move forward, you know?
Do you mind people knowing your business like that, or are you a bit more you prefer for it to be on the stealth?
I'm not even tripping. I know this is what it comes with, you know what I'm saying? This career. So it is what it is to be annoying sometimes, but you know, there's the perks of being blessed.
Your track Easy with Chris Brown, the video definitely features a bit of a dance off between you two, and people know that your backgrounds, you know, you're a dancer, choreographer. Chris Brown definitely gets busy with the dancing. Now, in real life, if there was to be a dance off with an audience, who do you think would win?
Between me and Chris Brown?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't be freestyling like that. I could kill choreography all day. So maybe if you give us the same choreography, people be like, oh, snap, she getting it. I feel like I could definitely like, you know what I'm saying, be at the same level. But Chris Brown is incredible. So I'm not going to say I could do it better.
Has a clash happened of any sort? I mean, like, you know, practicing and all that stuff. Has there been any dance off between you guys?
Me and him? Nah. It was just like rehearsal for Easy. We were just all freestyling and stuff. It wasn't no dance battle. I ain't even that type of person. So.
Levi High is a song that I've played a lot, man. You've got the line on there where you say, drink my water and my fruit and everything be snatched up. Now, one of the burning topics that I've been talking about with a lot of artists is, with females in particular, is the pressures of having to, you know, always be glam, always be, you know, looking so pretty, and pressures that aren't necessarily put on guys in the industry, and also pressures to possibly have body surgery. How much have you felt of that in the music industry that you've been in so far?
I don't feel no type of pressure because, you know, I'm Dominican and, you know, I'm natural. So I know what my mama looks like right now at the age of, you know, so I know what I'm going to look like, you know, and I like to work out. I like to stay fit because I dance and sing, so I have to. So ain't no pressure for me. No
pressures for body surgery, anything like that? You've never thought about it? Never had any?
No. I like my natural vibes. And I feel like people like them too.
They definitely do, man. You got a big male fan base over here in the UK.
Thanks.
What I find quite interesting of you Americans, sorry to refer to you like that, but Americans have quite an interesting perspective on UK life and culture. I know you visited here last year. What's your general perception on UK culture?
I think y'all fly, man. I remember going out there and like when I went to that Drake concert, everybody had like Balenciagas, Gucci shoes on. Like I was like, okay. I feel like y'all are definitely like caught up and like, y'all got some crazy like yeah, like sounds and stuff. So it's just a whole another side of the world that's dope for sure with the fashion. I admire fashion, so yeah.
What are Danileigh's long-term music goals?
Man, I just want to be super successful. Like, plain and simple. I just want to have numbers, platinum albums, platinum sold out tours, everything that's just, top artist vibes.
What's your take on, stepping in the music industry these last few years? A lot of people maybe talk about quite a challenge in making an impact. You said that you definitely want to be quite successful. How has it been for you trying to make that impact these first few years? Has it been bigger than you imagined, or has it been not as big as you imagined?
Definitely bigger than I imagined. Like, I feel like I'm killing it. I feel like I've been doing really great online. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being consistent with my fans and everything. And I just continue to grow. That's how I look at things. It's just like, as long as I keep elevating and, give my fans new dope content that they get to know me by, like, that's it. So
the movie album is definitely a movie. I was looking at your YouTube comments earlier and someone said it's impossible to cheat on your girl when she looks like Danileigh.
it happens, I guess.
How does that make you feel?
Got cheated on.
How does that make you feel when they feel like you're uncheatable?
Right. I love it. Thank you.
A song about cheating. It's called Bullish. Talk to us about this song.
Bullshit. Sometimes it's just that's that bull. When someone's like a liar, like that's that bull. Like that's really the vibe on that song where you just don't care no more.
Will you be continuing these conceptual albums? Is that something that you're going to be doing?
Possibly. I don't know. It always like happens for me like different ways. Like, you know what I mean? Like this was my time in quarantine. Who knows? Next album I could just drop and it's just crazy singles and it's just like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Hey, listen, Danny, the future
we'll see
is...
if my life is a movie part 2. Then we'll know.
Straight up.
SK Vibemaker.